Welcome back, guys. So before we start, I need y'all to make sure that y'all liking, subscribing, and commenting on this video, bro. Like, make sure y'all give me the clout that I deserve for giving y'all the content that y'all need. You feel me? Make sure y'all subscribing because I got all the hip hop and podcasting news. I'm the only one bringing y'all this content this quickly at this motherfucking steady of a pace. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's get right into it, man. Logan Paul has some discouraging comments for Lil Baby, all right? So if you don't know who Logan Paul is, he's one of the Paul brothers. They've been boxing the Mayweathers. They knocked out Nate Robinson. It's kind of like a little white massacre moving through the urban community. They're trying to be hip-hop. They're trying to be, I don't want to say they're trying to be hip-hop. They're just trying to do them, you feel me? And it comes with a little price. And the price is making people upset. These niggas are annoying to mad different groups. Me personally, I keep up with them here and there. If they boxing, I'll buy. Lil Baby felt different. So Logan Paul went on his podcast and said this.
Like, music is so saturated. people like the 808, the snare drum,
Yep.
and then some fucking lyric that sort of sounds like something like, bro,
That's
I'm
just what
gonna
we're
say
in
it right now.
It'll change.
Lil Baby, he'll pop up on my Spotify.
He just dropped a new album.
Yeah, that's why I think,
Yeah.
because I'm scrolling through and I can't fucking get away from Lil Baby songs.
Here's the
And
deal.
I'm all for the new artists, but like this one in particular, I have no idea. I have no idea what he's saying. I have none. And it all sounds the same. His tone is the same. It's all the same. I give him a year.
Here's the deal.
We're getting to a
That led Lil Baby to respond with a series of tweets, basically saying, yo, who do you think not going to be here for a year? And following up with, give me a year from now, I have 100 M's. And that's where it starts, because this is the second time that this conversation has came up. Now, if you remember, DJ Academics went on a press run, and the first place he stopped was the Flagrant File 2 podcast with Andrew Shaws and the Indian guy. So basically, while he was there, Andrew Shaws was telling him that Lil Baby is not hitting for him. And DJ Academics was telling him, hey, yeah, he's not hitting for you, but he's the future. We believe he's the future. And I think that's interesting, because that starts up a different debate on, is Lil Baby going to be here a year from now? And is Lil Baby the person to take the baton from Drake? Me personally, I think NBA YoungBoy is literally one case away from being the next GOAT. I think he already proved he was GOAT. Youngest love him. He's mainstream. He was on the Fast and Furious soundtrack. I think the YoungBoy is the next GOAT in charge as long as he can stay out of trouble. I don't think that Lil Baby is that guy. I never believed that Lil Baby was that guy. I do agree with Logan Paul and a couple others that his music does sound repetitive to a certain extent. However, I do understand that Lil Baby can rap. I'm just confused on why everybody's giving Lil Baby the title right now, when I believe that there's a couple people in the rap game making better music than Lil Baby. Is Lil Baby just the new wave? Is he just the new it thing, the new cool thing? Because if you listen to their last albums and you compare them, you telling me that Lil Baby last album was better than Polo G's Hall of Fame album? Are you telling me that Lil Baby commands more respect on press than NBA YoungBoy? When NBA YoungBoy gets his shit right and says, I want to drop an album, you telling me that Lil Baby commands more of the attention from the crowd, from the youngins, than NBA YoungBoy? I think people were so happy that Drake was falling off. And when we say falling off, it really means he's just slowing down and transitioning to the next phase, because he's so much bigger than rap already, that we went right into the who's next category and gave it to the first person that we thought. But you can't be next up if white people don't fuck with you. Lil Wayne had Lollipop, crossover hit. A Millie, fresh out of jail, nothing but jail bars, crossover hit. Drake, he ran the game. Guess what he had? His mama, half white, crossover hits. Yeah, he had that. You have to appeal to them to a certain extent in order for you to take that next step. So a Baby just coming out here saying, a block at the trapper, that blew to the bow, bow. You're not going to win, because that's only appealing to the niggas. You have to appeal to the whites. See, a lot of times people say that white people aren't hip hop. Hip hop is black. Da da da. Say what you want, but if you want to take that crown, you have to have the whites on your side to a certain extent. Your music has to be popular to them, and I think Lil Baby has failed to do that. And I don't know how he does that. I don't know how he transitions his sound to a pop crossover or to a melodic hip hop crossover for them. You feel me? I don't know how he brings that to the equation. But I know Youngboy has done it. I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. That shit was crazy. That shit was dangerous. Polo G has done it time and time again. You got Moneybagg, who is someone else in the game that's going for the top spot, who realized off rip, hey, maybe Ari is more than just a fat ass. Maybe Ari is a key to the future of rap. Listen to what I'm saying. Ari can't rap for shit. Ari means nothing. But if you want that female fan base, you better have a bad bitch on you, or you better be the bad nigga. You feel me? You have to tap into the female fan base in order to tap into that realm of success. And that's somewhere else that Lil Baby has kind of lagged off of. And only time you talk about Lil Baby and bitches is when he cheating on his bitch with another bitch or bitches. So, do I think Lil Baby's the next step to take the baton from Drake? I don't. Do I think that Logan Paul is qualified to speak on this situation in Lil Baby's eyes? No. Who do I think is up next? Honestly, bro, I think the sound of music is going to change. And I would love to see who's at the forefront of that. But I could say Youngboy, but he can't stay out of jail long enough, honestly. I don't think Moneybagg's last album was good enough to kind of put him in contention for that. Even though it was a good album, it wasn't great. It's so hard to kind of assume who's going to be next, man. But right now, I would have to say, even with Youngboy locked up, Youngboy, his fans is holding for him. People honestly love him. If he come out with some bangers, it can get nasty. It's just the truth with that. But y'all let me know, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what y'all want to see.